Hello everybody, it's 030307 Saturday. I don't know if you can see it's snowing outside. There's the fire pit. I can't tell if you can see the snow coming down. There you go. So we're going to fire up the torch and keep warm inside. We're going to do a dot compression, a dot implosion, the sea anemone marble. It will be tipped with this transparent red, which will stay transparent red, and then it'll be a purple sea anemone, and then I have a red luster stick here that I will use to back it, and we will try and do a triangle, a 3 base head on the back. Maybe. We've attempted this marble before. This is something we did a while back, and it cracked and split off, and I never really did come back and try and do the design again, and I'm going to do it today. You want to get yourself a nice big gather on the end of, this is an 8mm rod. You want to gather up a big, about between half and 2/3 the size of your marble, and then Maria it out to a nice thick Maria. The more uniform the Maria, the straighter the pull, but you know, I like a little deformity. It adds flavor, it adds life. Art is life. Life is not perfect, so art shouldn't be perfect. That's my way of thinking anyway. I'm going to put a couple dots of disco sparkle across the top first and sink that in, so there'll be kind of like a metallic spray across the top of the sea anemone. Maybe kind of like a bubble effect. And then we'll layer on the clear red. Okay, we did a 5-dot pattern with the disco sparkle and clear. You probably can't see any of this. And then a center dot of the red transparent, then a circle of 6 around that center dot, and then another row of 6 around that, and another row of 6 in the gaps around that. So 3 circles of 6, progressively getting larger out from the center. They're very faint, and it's hot, so you can't really see it because it's transparent. We're going to go ahead and lay the lavender luster on top of the red clear, and then we'll back that with a couple layers of clear to thicken up the sea anemone tentacles, and start to implode it. But we work the red and the disco sparkle all the way down, so it should be on the tips. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can kind of see it a little bit faintly in there. Alright, we got the layers of pastel lavender, which you can see the pattern a little bit better there, and 1 layer of clear on the dots. We're going to go ahead and work these down in and start to implode them. Probably put another layer of clear on there just to thicken up the tentacles of the sea anemone, and then we'll start to implode it. Alright, we got the dots all worked in. I did put another layer of clear, so there's 2 pretty decent sized layers of clear underneath the purple. Got it all Maria'd out. You're starting to see a little bit of implosion in there. Just go slow, you know, using the elbow up technique. First video I ever posted on YouTube was of the elbow up technique. You can search back and look at it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Using the elbow up technique, you're kind of putting it in at an angle and heating the tread of the tire. The actual compression process happens when you flatten out the Maria. Don't let your divot on the underside get too deep. It's better to do a lot of little flattenings than to do, you know, a few big ones. You'll end up getting air trapped in there. But just take your time, implode it down, and the less pressure you put on it when you Maria it, the straighter your tentacles will be. The more pressure you put on it, the more it'll lip to the outside. So, you know, kind of play around with that to shape the pull. Alright, we got a good pull. See that? Good implosion up inside there. The artwork is fairly small on the back side. So now what we're going to do is we're going to finish the implosion after we back it. We're going to Maria out that red luster rod there enough to cover the artwork, the middle on the back there where the dots have come together, and then we'll do a base head on the back side and then continue the implosion and cap the back with a little bit of clear and start to shape it. It's a good pull.